time we don't see shanties, don't it? We're there, mixing with the muckets in the place. Sometimes, you know, we have to sit down and all our vibes and go behind the scenes and rejuvenate and come back. And this time, it is so timely. We are here at the Festival Marketplace at the launch of the book, The Cry of the Silent. And I am here with Minister Natalie Cockburn-Palmer. And she's going to tell us all about the book. But guess what, people? We're missing out bad. So, when you remember we intro, we're going to shoot it over to the intro. And when we come back, it's all about the cry of the silent.
Alright, life there feel we enjoy it. Prosperity we employ. Moffat's family there so we sing about it. Content feel we enjoy.
Oh, yes please. Cry of the Silent book one. You see the book here? When I ask you, I tell you. The book deep, it's inspiring, it's motivational, and it have a lot of life lessons. And I'm going to talk to the author, the lady behind this book very soon. But when I wonder one a big friend, they don't it? I'm going to throw it over right now to Moffat. Because no one wants to see Moffat. So remember, we are at the Festival Marketplace. So take it in.
This year, blessings, money, testimony. Go to follow you they go.
This year, good news, giant plenty body. Go to follow you they go. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Even before you call it, don't answer prayer. My Baba, you too short, you no fit for your hand. For your hand.
So people, welcome back. It's your boy Chris Mo coming to you once again with another banging vlog. It's been a while. I'll come back even with a twang. Almost on. Anyhow, we are doing something different today. We're starting out back vlogging, and we're starting out vlogging with a bang. We're promoting author book. Very lovely book about her life story. Yo people, book cheap too, you know. But my now life for the money. Come like it's well worth it. But guess what? We will be doing this interview at the world's famous Festival Marketplace. This is downtown Kingston waterfront. This is a venue owned and operated by the Urban Development Corporation. If you don't want a venue for keep various things I call functions, you know, business function, any type of function, you can come to UDC's Festival Marketplace. Yeah man, you can't lose. And guess what? This venue provides a lot of peace and serenity. Come on. You wouldn't want to go anywhere. This is like a Emancipation Park downtown. Don't doggy. Big up yourself. Anyhow, stay tuned for the rest of the video. We're out.
Alright, so I have been telling you about the Cry of the Silent Book 1, but we want to know more about the person who wrote the book. We want to know more about this woman of God, this mother, this author, this minister, Natalie Cockburn-Palmer. Tell us more about her.
Alright, well, I'm Natalie Palmer. I was born in of St. Mary. And I'm a mother of 3 wonderful boys. I'm a wife. I'm a minister of the gospel. God, I must say. And I am a person who is passionate about those who are broken, those who are rejected, those who are unloved, those who see it as if they are outcast. I am passionate about those persons. One of the things about me that I love is that I am a catalyst. Meaning wherever I go, there must be change. The lives I come in contact with, something wonderful must happen.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Natalie, because in chapter 8, her silent cry, she says, day and night I have only tears for food, while my enemies continually taunt me, saying, where is this God of yours? And this is Psalms 42 verse 3. So, Natalie, I realize you use a lot of quotes and a lot of poetry. What's the meaning there?
The poems, while writing, they will just come naturally, and I just start writing.
Okay.
Yeah. So as the words come, as they flow, I just start writing the poems.
Because most of the chapters have poetry.
Yes.
And if it doesn't have poetry, it has a poet.
It has a poet.
So maybe we all get poetry a book of poetry. We to tell.
We to tell.
So tell me your favorite chapter, Natalie.
This is the one that you spoke about, it's chapter 8, her silent cry. Yes, her silent cry.
Why? Why is it your favorite chapter?
Why? Because many persons are expecting us to be, as Christians, to be strong, as I've said before, and many are expecting a lot, and at times we tend to give so much, trying to please everyone, looking after everyone, while at the same time on the inside you're crying silently. You're longing to be looked after, to be taken care of. Going through my time and through my phases in life and my different struggles, it's not easy just to let go and let God. You understand? So telling me to let go and let God, I need to understand how. And her silent cry, it has to deal with the past, and coming into Christianity, you realize that, many of the past is now coming to light. So I really have to, be facing a lot of demons coming back from my past, and dealing with these stuff, causes me to really cry on the inside, causes a lot of person to cry on the inside where, hey, I need help.
Love that. So a lot of times, that you see those words that you just said, I need help. A lot of us need help, and we just need to ask for it, and let persons in. Who is this book geared towards?
The cry of the silent, it is geared toward the broken heart, those who are rejected, those who are dealing with their past. No. Those who do not know how to deal with their past, those who do not know how to overcome their past, and those who are rejected, and those who are outcasts, those who are unloved, those kind of persons.
Men should, because hearing you talk, people might say, oh, this is a woman book. So tell the men why they should buy the book.
men also need to buy the book because it lets you understand that many times for us as women, when we are silent, even in our silence, we're speaking.
Yes.
And that is what they don't understand, you know. Even when we are quiet, we're speaking. When we are not saying any words, we are crying on the inside. Not because you're not seeing the tears, because we're overwhelmed as a wife, you know, as a pastor, as a mother, as a friend. You know, everybody is coming to you for answers. To buy this book, to understand that the women, even though we are not speaking, we are speaking.
We are speaking.
Right?
Prismo, we are speaking. Natalie,
Yeah.
I must say, I took up the book and I started reading. I'm gonna just go one go. And I remember my friend who told me about the book. She says, be an interested read. So I take it up from start to the end, and it was really, really deep, thought-provoking, motivational, and it has some trauma. But one topic I'm going to ask you to talk on, forgiveness, because I don't know how you forgive enemies, you know. Our heart in that.
I have to start learning how to forgive myself. Alright, and forgiveness is not easy. It is not for the individual, it's not for the person that has done you wrong, it's for you. And that is what I learned. Because the more I forgive, it's the more I'm making room for my healing to take place.
Well, Natalie wrote in my book to Shante, trust the process. And Natalie, I take your words and I'm trusting the process. Before we end this interview, I know that this was not an easy feat. So you must have a team behind you, and you must have persons where you want. Say thank you and big ups. I leave the floor to you. And so you can big up your folks who really stood beside you while you went through this journey.
Alright, first and foremost, I want to big up the man upstairs. My daddy, my comforter, my healer, my man, you know, God himself. I want to big up, oh God, my friend and family, Lord Grant. You know, she's the one behind me year after year after year, you know. Natalie, when they're going to write the book. Natalie, as we're going to a conversation, Natalie, when they're going to write the book. She's always in my skin. You know, I want to big up Renee. She is the person for all the book cover. She's the person that, you know, got it published when I felt like, hey, I'm going to just, you know, I'm just going to put away the book. I'm not going to do it. She was the one who called and, you know, Auntie Natalie, what about the book? So, you know, she was there. Of course, my mom, she's my role model. You know, she's always there, my little sister. She's always, you know, ready to move for me and stuff like that. My big sister, Maxine, you know, this is what many of us at times need to hear. I am proud of you. And, you know, that is her mantra at all times when she's speaking to me. Little sis, I am proud of you. And that gives me the push even to continue. Of course, you know, you have my little team, you have the Nicola, you have the Brittany, the cheerleaders and stuff like that. And, you know, I give God thanks for them. And I don't want to leave out Angel any at all. You know, she's one too that on my back at times, you know, to get things done. So, and others,
Everybody
that really play a
just want to
part.
say thank you.
I just want to say thanks.
Alright, as we wind down the interview, I know you're a woman that believes in family. And mixing with the Muffats, we are all about family. We're a family channel. But just want you to tell with supporters, bless them up, leave a word with them, and then we'll tell people where they can find them. So just shoot it to our supporters now and bless up mixing with the Muffat supporters.
Alright, mixing with the Muffat supporters. You know, I just want to encourage you to let you know that you are not alone. For those who are going through, you know, different phases in their life, you are not alone. For those who are depressed, for those who are, you know, wearied, for those who feel like, hey, nobody's hearing me, you are not alone. Just like how I'm reaping now.
Alright.
Amen.
So that is the word to all of the Mixing with the Muffat supporters who continue to stay behind us, who check up on us, asking us where we are, what we're doing. We're blessing up and we thank you for your support. Now, where can we get the cry of the silent book one person's purchase this book?
Alright, you can get the Cry of the Silent on Amazon, and it's also available in the Kindle format. Or you can contact me at 876-587-1958 for your order purchase.
Alright guys, and one other thing, this is the Cry of the Silent book, part 1. So that means there's a part 2. Give us a little tease of part 2 as we close out this wonderful interview.
Alright, Cry of the Silent part 1. But coming out of Cry of the Silent, you know, you're going into a part 2 that talks about trapped by religion.
Say no more, we leave it there, Natalie.
Alright?
On set we have Brittany, who is a part of Minister Palmer team, and Minister Palmer even wrote about her story in chapter 14. So Minister Palmer, what is it about Brittany's story why you felt the need to let it be a part of your book?
Alright, Brittany's story is one that is inspiring, especially to young ladies. You know, it mainly speaks about unforgiveness. Right. So it mainly speaks about unforgiveness and really how to let go as you move on in life.
Love that. And Brittany, and as a young person, Brittany, how do you look up to Minister Palmer, and what are some of the lessons that you have learned?
Well, personally for me, I look up to her because she's not only a mother and a wife, but a woman of faith. And in this life, a woman of faith, in spite of the odds that choose to persevere, is very powerful. And as a young woman growing up in the inner city, you know, it is hard sometimes to keep strong and push through everything that occurs in your life because there are challenges. And she has really inspired me and, you know, grew me and encouraged me, you know, on this journey and this walk of life, especially in faith. But it is good when you have someone who has been there and they can, you know, basically embrace your journey and be a part of your journey.
I love that. So I can say nothing more. Young people, you heard Brittany and you heard Minister Palmer's story, and I forgot to say this story is born out of the inner city. I forgot to mention that, so I love that, Brittany. So please support the Cry of the Silent. Thank you. Thank you.
The Cry of the Silent. It has been an inspiration to me. And I would recommend this book to many young girls out there and young women. What ministered to me most about this book, although she has been through so much, she has never stopped praying to her God. And she's always praying. She's a praying person. And that is why victory, the inspiration that this book gives me, is so overwhelming. And I can't thank the author enough of this book.
We did tell you it's a festival marketplace of some nice piece of breeze, don't it?
Oh yes.
Cool and relaxing, and guess what? After you buy a book, you can come, sit down, relax, and just take in the beautiful scenery. It's available for rentals. It's available to do your book launch. You understand what I'm saying, Natalie? And so many things that this place can be used for, and it's right beside the craft market. So when you're done, go over and get some craft, support Jamaica, invest in Jamaica. And remember, Festival Marketplace, one of the nicest venues downtown. Remember, mix it with the book and still on the dance.
You know it's Aftershock, representing for mixing with my fats. Alright.
You make this? Yeah, well. You put on all the colors, man.
Yeah, man, I mean, set
How much you are paying to line?
this 5,000.
Right today, cheap.
Worth it.
Wholesale price for sale.
Big up yourself now, you. Bye, Jamaica. You see it? Up love, Zeras. Alright. Yo, you ready for mixing? You ready for mixing the muffins? You ready for mixing the muffins?
Wait one up.
Life there for we enjoy it. Prosperity we employ. Moffat's family there so we sing about it. Content for you enjoy. Yeah. There for we enjoy it. Prosperity we employ. Moffat's family there so we sing about it. Prosperity we employ. Yeah. With Moffats.